Hey, what's the deal, y'all? I go by the name of Drewski Fades, 2 eyes with a Z. And first things first, I want to say Happy New Year's to you guys. Happy 2023. Man, I hope y'all stay blessed out here, and I hope y'all really hit y'all goals, because I'm trying to hit my goals, and I hope my family, my peoples, we all hit our goal this year. And just keep striving, because that's really my goal, is to keep pushing and keep learning. And man, I'm trying to really get to this YouTube stuff, so y'all bear with me. Just like how y'all are probably learning haircuts, I'm learning this YouTube stuff, so we can all do this together, man. Alright, so let's get to the cut. So as you guys can see, I'm trimming the top. In the beginning, what I was doing, I was pretty much just sectioning stuff off so I could see where I'm cutting. He's gonna do a mid-low bald taper. So he has like curly / wavy hair, so he wanted 2 inches off. But that's the thing, sometimes you gotta tell your clients like 2 inches, you might have a slick back after. And y'all know that saying where they say the customer is always right. In this case, if he's right, he's gonna look like his name is Oscar. Nah, this my Japanese food right here. Nah, I'm messing with you, Martin, bro. I ain't gonna make it look like Oscar. So my boy, he's been rocking with me for a cool minute. This is my dog right here. This my little homie. This the little homie. But he's been rocking with me since I was at Barber's Dream, since I was at Razor Sharp Cuts. Razor Sharp Cuts was my first shop, and then I moved to Barber's Dream, and now I'm at my own private studio of 2023. Shout out to Barber's Dream, shout out to Razor Sharp Cuts. That was my old stomping grounds. Oscar. Alright, let's get into it. So, as you can see, we're combing the hair down, making sure it goes into one direction. And I did bring out the Oster Model 10 detachables. This is a 1.5. I'm not gonna lie, 2023, I might be using these a lot. And now I grabbed the 2, and I'm basically have the lever all the way open, and I'm just flicking it out. I'm not making too much of a harsh guideline. And the reason for that is just because we're trying to leave it dark, so really no need to really push into it. And here I'm using the clipper over comb method. And a little tip, if you are working with black hair, use a different comb that's not black so you can see the hair. So right here, instead of going straight across, we're doing more of a burst taper. I just feel like since he's going like mid-low, I think a burst taper will look good and it'll keep that contrast. And here we grab the clipper and we're going about halfway up with the lever all the way open. And right here we're going all the way down to the skin so it will last long, it will look fresh. I'm not going past that line. I'm pretty much keeping it under that line. And then right here we grab the 1.5. I'm using the wall guards. Again, I'm not going deep into it to where I'm making a harsh guideline. And then here I grabbed a number 1, also wall, number 1, and here I did halfway. I didn't go all the way full open. Regardless, that one open is not gonna take away that line. And if you know me, I love the Hanzo thinners, or I love thinners in general. That really be hitting all the dark spots. Okay, now here's a gem that's actually hella important to me. A gem that I always use on every cut, every bald fade cut. So I go up just a little bit with my hardest hitting trimmer. And as you can see, that line is already a little bit coming out, and this is only a quarter way open. Okay, same thing as last time, same thing as the last video. When you go open with the lever, you're cutting less hair. And when you go closed, you're cutting more hair. So the hair is cutting shorter, so it's closer to the skin. So in this sense, since we're trying to hit that middle line, the line that we couldn't hit with that 1 open, I usually start with the half open just to play it safe. Because again, you're cutting less hair. Even right here, I have the 1 and I started off open because you don't want to take the taper too high. So I'm gonna keep it real, I'm gonna keep it 100. The way that I like to teach is kind of how I was taught. I mean, I was taught during 2014 where, the Caking is Randy's and, really there wasn't many tutorials out there, but the tutorials back then was really simple, and I like to keep it simple. I don't like using the big words. I don't even know the big words. I know the occipital bone. I don't even know if I said that right, but I keep it simple. So with the hook, I use a low pros, and I basically just use that corner. And here we're using a number 3 guard. And another fact or another little tip, so with beard or facial hair, it's a lot thinner. So if a client says I want a 1.5, but he has more of a thinner beard, you might want to lead him to the direction of getting a number 3. And that's if your client wants to keep his beard full and looking dark. And very similar to how we did the taper, it's going to be the same way of how we do the beard. All we were doing is just tapering it down. And I feel like a lot of clients are really picky with their facial hair. So especially this part, make sure you ask them how low they want the line. If they don't know, I usually line it up with the side of their lip or a little bit higher. So with the sides, he wanted to keep it dark, so we're just gonna use a clipper over comb, play it safe. Sometimes at 4, it may not look as dark as it does here. So we bring the detachables back out. Really, this is just to take out the bulk. And here we're going against the grain, so we had to go down with the clipper because I think that's a calic. So it's a little swirl thing, one of those big words again. I mean, that's not that big, but some people don't know what a calic is. Calic is one of those little swirly things that we got. I heard if you got 2, that means you're hard-headed, bruh. So boom, all we're doing is just trying to take out that line. All these steps are the same as the steps that we did on the side for the taper. So after we tapered out the back, we are just lining it up, making sure not to push it too far back. Going over the ear. Make sure you get all those hairs too, because if you can see it, the client can see it. And we all got those medicine mirrors in the bathroom. And shit, I still look at my haircut through that. So I know my clients are doing the same thing. Matter of fact, that's kind of how I cut my clients. I cut my clients how I would want to be cut. Just like how I'm teaching y'all, I would want to teach just like how I would want to be taught. Because I mean, let's be real. All we need to learn is math. Because number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, up to 8 guards, and geometry, I guess, from the angles. But other than that, I'm not making y'all bring out no barber textbooks like me in apprentice class or anything. So with under the beard, I like to start from the middle and then go left or go right. Either way works. Just make sure y'all look at the mirror. The mirror is gonna be your best friend. Right now it looks crooked as hell. And that's with any type of symmetrical, geometry, bruh. Any type of symmetrical, facial hair lineup. Make sure to go look in that mirror and just line them up with the mirror. And I promise you, it's really different from your perspective. And with the razor, make sure you pull the skin so you don't cut the skin. Can I get a motherfucking drum roll, please? Bow. Man, shout out to y'all for sticking with me through this video. Shout out to my boy Martin. I'm gonna drop his Instagram right here. But shout out to y'all, man. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all messing with this one. And we out ski. Disclosure, no, we did not use Enhance. But I still fuck with Enhance. Alright, we out for real. I love y'all. Alright, one more shout out. Investorstack.com. Y'all gonna run that motherfucker up. We still got some shit in stock. So boom, get that. Yeah.